I believe that each of them probably thought this could be the end, that they really mentally went there of like, how is my life going to be different? You're not given any plan. When you're fired, and filming starts the next day without you. I really think Melissa, somewhere, some part of her probably thought she wasn't coming back. So to me, if the person who's basically the star of the show, said here from No Tree Hugger, says, "You're done. I'm not seeing you again. I know legally and blah, blah, blah. It'll have given Teresa power." I get the argument of why they kind of had to bring Melissa back, but they obviously want her there. If I were Melissa, how could you not have an ego? I mean, if you're ever going to be fired, it's when the person's not speaking to you. But I do agree, because a lot of people are saying to me, "Oh, David, you were right. It's just going to be one extra season of Melissa. You were right. Oh, you were right. It's just one extra season of Margaret." I don't really know if that's true. I just think that's maybe wishful thinking from the tree huggers that want Margaret and Melissa gone. But maybe. I've got a lot of people in Jersey. Did you see the new Potomac picture came out? These shows are having, Miami has a ton of people, like 10. Beverly Hills last season had 10. Potomac looks overstocked. We have Danielle Cabral's new friends popping around. I mean, these shows are getting overstocked. But look, the kiss of death is 5. And RHONJ proved that when season 13 went awry. So who knows? A couple of other things I want to discuss with you guys. I believe, and I said way back, and I stand by this, and I'm convinced I was right. It's over for the husbands, guys. They're going to be there. They're absolutely going to be there, but look, you can't eliminate the Melissa Teresa drama and still have the little guy, Josephina, running around. Okay. The guys are going to be minimized. You know how you watch all the other franchises? How often, sometimes in Salt Lake, we see the boys' night. We used to see Coach Shaw and Seth and John Barlow. I get it. But they're minimal. The guys are going to be minimized next season on RHONJ. Said it before. If you didn't hear that, take a note today. The guys are going to be minimized. You can't have Teresa, Melissa put on the, not even back burner, on the non-existent burner, and still have Joey popping his head around. Here's why I also think, and so they're going to be in group scenes, but I'm telling you, yes, part of their storyline is probably going to be Joe Gorga getting ordained and marrying, Melissa's gay cousin to his husband now. Sure. Do I think that's going to be a storyline? Melissa's, gay cousin marrying his husband? I actually do, for a lot of reasons. Okay. Joey gets ordained. Joey marries them. Sure. That'll be a storyline. Great. It'll be a reason to use Joe Gorga, which they love. But if Melissa ain't coming for Teresa and vice versa, we ain't having Joey come for his sister. It's going to be minimized. And here's what I also find to that point. Where is Louis? Does anyone notice this? Because I noticed this. Look, in the group scenes, Louis there. The season kicked off with a scene between Dolores and Paulie and Teresa and Louis. It might get cut, guys. But why is Teresa bringing, I know Gia graduated. I get it all. But why is Teresa, like Gia is at the filmed book signing with Jackie? And I just feel there is a minimum. Look, I said this before too. No one believed me. This season will not be the takedown of Louis. Toxic. The thing about Danielle and Jennifer is at least it's show related. Yeah, it's about charities, but it's not dark. Louis is a dirty John running illegal corporations and is up to illegal things. And that's what Dave Canteen and Dina saw in Mexico. And that's why Dina and Teresa are not friends. And that's why they unfollowed each other. And they saw what a shady bitch Louis is. And whatever that is, whether it's true or not, and I'm not saying it is, that is not coming onto the show, RHONJ. Not now. Not even before Bethenny. It ain't coming on because of last season. Now with Bethenny's reckoning, yeah, it certainly ain't coming on. So they're not just minimizing the guys because of Joey Gorga, and they don't want him to be going against Teresa, which he's not. They're minimizing the guys because the takedown of Louis that everyone's waiting for, it ain't happening on the show. There's no private investigators. There's no Finstas coming on. There's no Bo Dietl. Should we have Bo Dietl back here? Probably. But he ain't going back onto RHONJ, okay? There's none of that is being brought on. I'm telling you, it's not happening. Nope. We're going to fight over this stuff. Marge and Jackie and a book and now Cabral. Sure, we'll fight over a charity about whether she pays. That's a lot different than an illegal corporation and a dirty John that planned to meet somebody. That stuff's not. Lawsuits against the Gorgas not coming on the show. Nope. So I find it interesting that for filmed events that don't involve couples and the guys, Gia is Teresa's +1 instead of Louis. Think about it. She brings Louis everywhere in real life. I think there's this, let's put the guys on the back burner. Interesting, right? I find it interesting. I find my own point interesting. Happens sometimes. Other times, guys, when I'm here with you, I'm here just for you because I bore the fuck out of myself. You ever bore yourself? But this point, I actually find very interesting about the guys. So take note of that. Do I think Bethenny Frankel is going to ruin reality TV? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, do I think, look, I've talked a lot this week with Melissa Rivers and Sarah. We talked a lot about, Shannon Bedore. Look, if a corporation wants to fire someone, they'll fire someone. Melissa brought up a point about why Shannon couldn't be fired. Yeah, I mean, you can't fire someone. You can't say you're an alcoholic, you're fired. But there is the morality clause in the contracts. Look, it will take 2 seconds to have a conversation with Shannon about why she should probably leave the show if it's not in her best interest to continue. It's a very simple, do I think Taylor Armstrong has as much a drinking problem as I think Shannon does? I do. I've said this before. To me, where I am sitting, Sonia Morgan, Shannon Bedore, and Taylor Armstrong have a problem. I mean, could there be others? I would have to think about it. There is one in particular from Beverly Hills that I think might have a little something, but I need to investigate that one more, And I take everything into consideration, guys, not just on the show, the edits. I take the real life, what I see in my presence, what I see on Instagram. There might be a Beverly Hills lady. I can't really think of anyone else. I know you're all going to say Luann, Leah McSweeney. Well, they went and got treatment. Yes, that being in the program does not solve anything. I saw Luann last week too, okay? I went to the Countess Cabaret after Erica Jane. I think Luann is just fine, guys. I think she is just fine. Luann's an icon. Okay, let's just put that out there. What else can I talk to you about today? Did everyone watch Dancing with the Stars? Mauricio and you know what we got to talk about? Oh God, cue the hate. I was going to save this for next week with Sarah Fraser, but this is paid. Wait. I have something else to say. I know. I always have something else to say. But listen, you guys know I've been having a lot of digestive issues lately. I've shared that with all of you throughout the past few weeks. I share a lot with you guys. But you know what I didn't know? I didn't know that these digestive issues were caused by potential toxins that are in these quote unquote healthy foods. I thought I was eating right. Oh my gosh. I have learned so much. We've been hearing about, these healthy foods for years, right? Well, this potential toxin causes digestive issues, according to Dr. Gundry. He's a world's renowned cardiologist. And the harmful condition is affecting millions of people nationwide. It was affecting me. Now, here's the thing. There's so many warning signs that I now saw that I didn't realize. Weight gain, hello. I mean, that's all I talk about with you guys. Fatigue, digestive discomfort, stiff joints. I've even had skin problems. And, listen, I'm not a spring chicken. So I just personally thought that all these things were happening because I was getting older. Well, Dr. Gundry explains that these side effects are often mistaken for normal signs of aging. Now I know. So listen, I can assure you that the damage is probably caused by these healthy foods, and it's far from normal. The good news is you can easily help fix the problem from your own home. It's very simple. You just have to know which foods are actually healthy and which contain this hidden potential toxin. It's that simple. So you can find this for yourself at gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. That's gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. You can just click on the link in the description below this video. Because after years of research, Dr. Gundry has decided to release an informative video to the public free. It's free and uninterrupted. You guys have to watch this, showcasing exactly which foods you need to avoid. Go to the video, gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I know this is reality TV, but this really, really has changed my life. Click on the link below. Bye.